Oh, let's talk about this young guy today. His name is Kane Brown, and I couldn't help but notice his mother is white, his father was black, claimed to be black and Native American. You know how black folks always claiming to have Native American blood. But his father walked off and abandoned the white mother, and the mother remarried a very racist white man who was very abusive to this boy. But I thought the black man said they take care of their kids. Didn't black men say they're the most involved fathers? Let's watch this.
I mean, it feels amazing, especially like coming from where I came from, my background, and getting to go to Australia. I never really left Georgia, so now I'm getting to travel the world to do music, and it makes absolutely no sense to me.
The son of a white mother and a black and Native American father, Brown was raised in northwest Georgia and southeastern Tennessee. His childhood was marked by periods of homelessness, abuse at the hands of a stepfather, and racism. Brown found stability with his grandmother and solace in music.
Well, music was always my life. That was kind of my escape, even though I didn't realize it coming up to my childhood. It started coming out more when I started working at Lowe's, and in the meantime, like while I was mixing paint, I was singing.
It started way back in third grade. In between shifts at Lowe's and later FedEx, Brown posted covers of country hits to Facebook. His rendition of Lee Brice's I Don't Dance, recorded in the bathroom, exploded while he slept.
Yeah, I was that kind of man.
I remember waking up and my phone was completely black, and put it on the charger. And immediately, once it turned on, I just got notifications for hours. I couldn't unlock my phone. I couldn't do anything. It just kept popping up. I remember it being 60,000 followers overnight.
Wow.
And I thought that was big. And then fast forward, and then I did a George Strait check, yes or no, and 60,000 turned into millions. And that's when I started just writing my own music. And my boss was cool with it. And I get a call saying that we need you to move to Nashville. He just told me, he's like, yeah, man, go. And then you can come back if you need to. So it was an assurance thing for me.
Brown moved to Music City to chase the dream.
What were some of the reactions you heard from people in Nashville?
I wouldn't say it was just Nashville. I'd say it was everywhere. I mean, especially the internet. They'd be like, just look at him. He's not country. That's not what country looks like, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like it's also what made me blow up on Facebook, because I mean, I had a lot of people that they clicked my video and they're like, I thought you were gonna rap. And then I started singing, so it shocked them, and they wanted to share it.
You say, what if I hurt you?
Brown proved his doubters wrong, releasing a self-titled debut album in 2016, featuring his first #1 song, What Ifs.
What if I was made for you and you made for me? What if this is it? What if it's meant to be?
And the 9-times platinum smash, Heaven.
I don't know how, yeah.
Brown continues to defy country conventions. He has crossed over to the pop charts with hits like One Thing Right, a collaboration with DJ Marshmello.
I've been wrong about a million times, but I got one thing right. You're right.
How do you describe your sound?
I think it kind of just evolves over time. When I first got into music, I was really scared of everything. I was like, well, if I do this wrong, and now it's just, I get to be myself, and I wish I would have got to do that from the beginning, but it's hard, man. You want to be successful, and you feel like you got to play by the book and all this stuff. I did, and it helped me get here, and now it helps me get to open up.
That's what I love about New York, right there. There it is.
100%. Still has his name.
Doing it his way, Brown is filling stadiums and making history. This summer, he became the first black artist ever to headline a concert at Boston's famed Fenway Park.
When I started playing bigger places, I got like imposter syndrome. It moved too fast. I wasn't the greatest on stage. I wondered what everybody thought about me. But when I did Fenway, I knew that I was supposed to be there. Fenway was very iconic to me. And when I got out there, there was no nerves. There was no, oh my God. It was like, it's showtime, and I'm going to, put on a show and let these people know that I'm so glad they're here. and I'm so glad to be here.
Brown shared the stage that night with his wife, Caitlin, a singer herself. The couple has 2 young daughters and a #1 hit. How cool is that, not only to perform with Caitlin, but also to have it become such a hit? Thank God.
It was awesome. I remember before we went out on stage at Fenway, she was like, I'm going to throw up. She's like, I'm going to throw up. I was like, just look at me. I'm right here. Everything's going to be okay. And then she came out. She killed it. And then everybody lit their phones up and sang back to us. It's her first #1. And it was just amazing for her. And I was glad that I got to be a part of it.
So that raises the question, will you and your wife now, because that was such a hit, is there going to be more music for
Oh, of
the
course.
2 of you? Yeah?
Of course, yeah.
Only ones I keep around me is my family. No coincidence, it's always been the plan.
Do you stop and have moments and you go, man, it's a long way from here back to the Facebook videos and the childhood I had?
I just don't think about it because I feel like, everything that I went through was a part of my life that got me here. And I'm actually proud of it. A lot of it was tough and hard, and you didn't know what was going to come out of it. But I feel like that's what made me who I am today. It made me strong, made me want to give back to people, made me humble, and just made me proud of who I am and where I came from.
Now, this guy is a big-time international superstar, and I like his music, but I couldn't help but notice you didn't see his mother or his father. So maybe his mother didn't want to be on camera, but his black daddy, that I know for sure, abandoned him and wasn't in his life. So when these kings are running around hollering about they take care of their mixed kids, no, they don't. They walk off and leave them just like they do their full-blooded black kids. Just let that sink in, and I'm out.
And I also noticed that this biracial man also has gone and did what his fully blooded black father has done. He went and dated and married a non-black or white woman. And this is typical. Like, I notice a lot of biracial, the males actually, they go off and date or marry non-black, like Hispanic, Latinas, Asians, or white women, or it's not often, but I noticed that they don't date like mixed women. They generally want to go for anything that is not black. But I noticed that like the biracial women, they tend to date, especially like dark-skinned black males. It's like they have to be this pro-black mixed woman just to prove that, they don't have any racist mindset or tendencies like their black fathers do. Like, they have this black supremacist rhetoric and mindset like their black fathers do. And that's typically like with the biracials that have black fathers and non-black women. That is very rampant with that, coupling. Yeah, and it's just, I already knew that this biracial country singer was going to date and marry and also procreate, have more mixed kids. They were trying to breed out their blackness, and it's so typical. It's very rampant, and I notice it's just ridiculous. And this is something I'm gonna do a video on this with what is his name, the comedian Gary Owen. He also mentions that his biracial daughter, he's married was married to a black woman and had 3 kids actually, and his daughter's the only one that wants to date black. But his biracial sons, they want to only date white women, not black women. And I'm gonna do a video on that too.